this video, I'll be showing you how to animate your own short animation. We will be using the software Procreate for the drawing process and Flipperclip for the animation process. Procreate is a paid-for app, however, there are many which are similar and free to use. Flipperclip is free, although they do have subscriptions for full access to the features without advertisements. Here are some alternative apps if you don't have Procreate. I myself don't have the full access version of Flipperclip, so I have to work around the advertisements. Your first step is to find inspiration and a sound clip to use for audio in your animation. You can do this by watching YouTube or scrolling through TikTok. The one I'm using is from TikTok with the audio created by Cow Metaphor. This has inspired me to create an animation with a conversation between multiple characters in the clip. The creator that I had seen that used this audio is by IsabelXSpidey. I don't know how to pronounce it. The characters that I'm using are from the anime called Haikyuu. The characters' names are Akashi, Bokuto, and Kuro. Akashi is the main character in this clip. Bokuto is the second, and then Kuro is the third. The second step is to download the audio. You can do this by screen recording it, or if the clip you are using is on TikTok, then press the share button, then press save video and it'll save to your device in your photo gallery. After that, you need to save it to your files. I have an Apple device, so I just go to my photo gallery and go into the video and press add to files. Now the third step is to start making a storyboard. Even though my animation clip is short, I still did a simple storyboard for me to know how I'm going to draw the characters and position them on the screen. The storyboard doesn't need to be complex. Just draw a rectangle or a square on a sheet of paper and add in the characters. I drew them in stick figure form. That's how simple it can be. I also labelled which characters was which. I wrote the first letter of their name on their head. For example, Akashi got an A, Bokuto got a B, and Kuro got a K. Then after I added the characters in, underneath the box, I wrote down what is happening in the frame. During the storyboard process, I decided that I was going to add another character, but until I started animating, I decided to get rid of them and not include them. Now it's finally time for step 4, drawing. Before we can animate, you need to draw your characters. I used Procreate to draw the characters I was going to use. Now it depends on what you're doing and how much of the characters you want to draw. I drew the characters' shoulders up. I didn't want to take too long drawing them, because the more of the character's body you draw, the more time it takes to animate them. For example, you might have to animate the arms, the legs, the head, all that sort of stuff. Once you've drawn the characters, you're going to want to draw them with different expressions. For example, I drew Akashi with many different expressions. I drew him looking to the left and looking to the right. I made his pupils smaller for when he was shocked, and him with his mouth closed and then opened. And that's only for one character. But thankfully, for what my clip was going to be about, Akashi is the main character, or the main focus, so he gets more expressions. So then I didn't have to do different expressions for the other characters as much as Akashi. Now it's time for step 5, animating. You need to download the many expressions that you've drawn your characters having. Make sure that the background is transparent and that you download it as a PNG, not JPEG. Once you've done that, you go into Flipperclip and click onto Make a New Project and adjust the settings. Here's what I normally have it as. Okay, once you've done that, you need to add your audio into the app. Press the music note icon and then press the import icon. Because I don't have a subscription, I have to press watch rewarded ad, and then I'll be able to add my audio. After you watch the ad, press file and click onto your audio. If it still has the video, then don't worry, the app will remove it and keep the audio. Now it's time to properly animate. To add the drawing of the characters, you need to press the 3 dots above the frame and then press Add Image. And then you need to press Photo Library. Now you can adjust the size of the drawing and get it in the right position that you want. What I did was copy and paste the characters into the frames. With this free version of Flipper Clip, you are able to only use 3 layers for each frame. So I used all 3 frames. Anyway, I listened to the audio to see if the characters were talking or not and used the different expressions throughout the frames. For the last few frames, I added lines to convey that Kuro was laughing by using the pen tool in the 3rd layer, but you can use whatever layer you want. And now that you're done with the animating process, you can download the clip you just made by pressing the 3 dots above the frame again, and then press the Make Movie button, and then press Share and Save to my device. Flipper Clip then downloads it onto your device. This is the final product that I made.
Okay guys, we have to be careful. Someone here is possessed by an owl. Who? That's the thing, we don't...
Now let's see how long it took me. Choosing an audio clip took me 30 minutes. The storyboarding process took me 5 minutes. Drawing Akashi took me 1 hour and 30 minutes. Bokuto took me 1 hour and 3 minutes. And Kuro took 40 minutes. Drawing Bokuto and Kuro were pretty quick because I had already drawn them before and I didn't have a lot of expressions to do as I had to do for Akashi. And I also never drawn Akashi before. All up, drawing took me 3 hours and 3 minutes. The animation process took me 5 hours. It took me that long because I had to fix up some mistakes with drawing Akashi and I had to redo some of the work I had already done with copying and pasting in the drawings, and I also had to sync the characters' expressions to the audio. The whole project took me 8 hours and 38 minutes to complete. So that's how you make a short animated clip with Procreate and Flipper Clip. Thank you for watching this video.